Hey ghouls, are you ready to make some witch fingers? Which fingers am I talking about? All right, we'll start out with about 4 ounces of pig's lard. If you can't get pig's lard, you may use regular butter. I hear that's what humans use. We'll start by creaming this butter or pig's lard, just like this. Pew! And we'll sift in some powdered dog bones. If you don't have powdered dog bones, you can use some powdered sugar. Some people think it tastes better. Not me, but do how you like. Powdered dog bones do have a lot of calcium. If you can get them, it's worth a shot. Cream this together once again. Pew! This reminds me of my days at the raves. We'll add 1 egg. I'm using a chicken egg. If you can find a snake egg, that's fantastic. Use a snake egg. You may need to use 2 snake eggs, unless it is a large snake such as a cobra or a python. Pew! You'll know it's ready when it looks like pus. Now we'll add some flour. This is just regular plain flour. Gotcha. Touch of salt. Witches love salt. Finally, if you can get eye of newt, use that. If not, a touch of vanilla will do just fine. Mix again. Pew! Now we've got our dough. If you have room in your refrigerator, move aside those severed heads, pop this in there for about 30 minutes. Now it's chilled to the bone, and you'll want to get a little collection of some chicken bones for this recipe. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. If you don't have chicken bones, you can use pretzel sticks, but chicken bones are really what I grew up with, and it's what I prefer. I'll use pretzel sticks today. You get a little bit of dough. And the pretzel it really does make a very realistic finger. If you've never had the pleasure of biting into a fresh child's finger, this is a pretty good substitute. And you just want to wrap a bit of the dough around your pretzel bone. Speaking of bones, you could also make penises out of this. I've seen the devil's penis. It's bigger than you might expect. That's about the size of my finger, wouldn't you say? We'll lay these on a baking sheet. If you do ever meet the devil and he asks you to jerk him off, this is what he likes. Now to make them extra realistic, we'll take your 2 fingers and give them 2 pinches for your knuckles. For my knuckles, rather. Take a small knife. Make some wrinkles. Did you say that I have wrinkly hands? I'll curse you. Finally, you'll want to get some fingernails. I've got mine right here. I'm just gonna pull that off. It's fine. It's fine. And then you just wanna stick it right in the cookie. If you prefer, you can use a slivered almond. These look pretty great. These look actually very realistic when I don't have my nails freshly manicured. This is what they look like. A little bit brown, a little bit pointy. Now it's time to bake. Pew! All done. Now you just want to cut your finger a little bit if you can, and you just squeeze it. Just squeeze it until that blood just comes out, and it feels so good. It feels so good. Yes. Mmm. That's the good stuff. All right, our cookies are ready. Now you want to let them cool a little bit, and then you just want to dip those. Just dip it right into that blood. If you have some period blood, that's fine too. A little crunch. Closest thing to a real finger you're ever going to get unless you eat a real finger, which I have. So good. I hope you make these. Happy Halloween.